I've had this car for over a year now, and it's time for an update. Last time Aiden and I did a whole review on all the things that we hated about the car, so I think this time we should do a pros and cons list. And oh yeah, this happened. We'll get into that later. So the first pro has to be that this car is always evolving and has updates. There's no other car that I know of that does this, and for instance, this one every year or so has a completely new update that completely changes the whole interface and the way that the whole car works. So that is one thing that I think is super cool that Tesla is doing, and I know it's going to keep continuing in the future.
They also have updates that add horsepower, make your 0 to 60 times smaller, they make you charge faster. Like, it's not like an update like, oh, you get a new app or something. Like, your whole car changes. It's a different car. Alrighty, another pro to this bad boy here is every time you top it off, it costs like $12, $15, and it doesn't actually take that long. I mean, you go out, get something to eat, come back, and it's ready to go. And you got $12 for 300 miles of range, and my gas car gets like 300, 350 miles of range, and it costs like $70 to fill it up. I mean, it's ridiculous.
All right, so another thing that I love about this Tesla is there's this new Sentry mode update where you can actually see outside of your car when you're not in it. So as you can see, I see someone trying to break inside my car right now. I can also honk at them.
Another plus that pretty much everyone knows about is as you're cruising down the highway in your Tesla, if you get a little tired or, you know, kind of distracted for some reason, you just hit this little thing here and the Tesla starts driving itself. It'll take care of the lane changes, the speeding up, slowing down, the exit even. It does everything for you, and it just makes life so much easier, especially on road trips too.
All right, so another great thing about Teslas is whenever there's something wrong with your car, you can actually go on your app, go to service, and then schedule yourself a service appointment, and someone will come to you and fix your car. Worst comes to worst, you can actually bring it to a Tesla service center, and then they'll give you a Tesla while yours is getting worked on.
Another pro is, let's say you're driving along, you got your phone here on your lap, you know, like everyone does, and then, oh, it falls, it's gone. Guess what? This car does not have an abyss. No matter what you drop in here, every single time it ends up just right in the back seat. You just reach over here, boom.
And now the cons. All right, as much as this saves me a lot of money on gas, it does take a really long time. And I'm not gonna lie, you know, I have to charge quite often, and it really sucks because I live in an apartment complex. If I lived in a house, this would be a completely different situation because I'd be able to charge it overnight. But since I have to go and charge places, there's usually long waits, and the charging usually takes about 30 minutes to an hour depending on how much you have. So that is my first con.
Alrighty, so another con is, I know I said AutoPilot was great and all, but sometimes if you're driving down an old road and the lines aren't freshly painted and they're pretty worn away, then Tesla doesn't see the lines, and if it's like one-way traffic, you know, some coming this way, some coming this way, and there's no middle line, it does its whatever. It could go right, it could go left. You have no idea. I mean, it's terrifying, not gonna lie. Other than that though, as long as the street's fine and the lines are painted, you're good to go. Alrighty, another con is if you're planning on taking a road trip, you gotta add another 50% of the time. So a 4-hour road trip takes 6 hours, 6 hours takes 9 hours. Road trips just take way longer because you have to charge, and if you have to charge more than twice, it's gonna take forever. But at the same time, it makes the actual road trip itself feel like it goes by way faster. I don't know, for some reason, every time you stop and get out and charge and stretch and get back in the car, it really helps you clear your mind for the road trip. So it makes the road trip easier mentally, but it takes forever. So that kind of sucks.
All right, so probably the most important thing out of this whole video and the biggest con is this right here. Here and here, if shit is going to happen to your Tesla and you need to get a wrap or a clear bra to protect it, because as you can see right here and all the other spots that I just showed you, those happen on accident. I can't protect myself and ensure that it's never going to happen. It just does happen. And you know, this wrap alone is probably cheaper than what it would cost to get everything fixed if I didn't have the wrap. So that's honestly the most important thing I think you could take out of this video if you buy a Tesla, is protect your shit. Trust me. All right, so in conclusion, me personally, I wish that I could have a second car that was gas powered, so then I wouldn't always have to go and charge this car, and whenever I went on road trips, I wouldn't have to stop and charge. But that's just me personally. Let's say that you are the opposite of me. You don't drive a lot, you don't care about charging on road trips, then this car is perfect for you. It's really a hit or miss, depends on the person, but I hope you got something out of this video. We tried putting a bunch of different stuff that we didn't see in other videos into this video. So if you could, please like this video, share it with your friends if they want a Tesla, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.